Interest rates on the rise. A lot of people are viewing cash and cash equivalents as attractive investment options, but they may come with unforeseen risks.
WAFF 48 Sean Dowling sat down with an expert from the Welch Group to talk about the risks of investing, in cash-like investments.
Well, we all know that cash is king, but Marshall Clay from the Welch Group is here to talk about the unforeseen risks of investing in cash-like investments. Now, Marshall, there are risks to being risk-free.
Yes, I think that's exactly right. I mean, last week we talked about the new opportunity as it pertains to these cash equivalent, these money market mutual funds that are currently paying somewhere between 4 and 4.5%. And it's very appealing, and I hear a lot of anecdotes of people getting lured into this binary choice of, I'm either going to be all in these sort of cash equivalent money market mutual funds, or I'm going to be sort of all in the stock market. And I think it makes sense for people to think about why they're getting paid that 4.5% in these money market mutual funds. That's because inflation right now is still currently at around 5.5 to 6% levels. So if you're getting this nominal 4.5% and inflation is at 6, your real rate of return is negative 1.5%. So you have to be aware of that dynamic. And I think that it's important for our viewers to understand that money market mutual funds and these cash equivalents, they play a very important role in portfolio construction as it pertains to emergency cash reserves. You know, if you're a retiree, obviously you want to have probably ideally 6 months to a year of your cash flow need in these very safe, secure instruments. But don't let those dominate your portfolio, because where you're going to get your inflation defense is going to be in the stock market, in those more risk-oriented assets. Easier said than done, because in the short run, risk assets can go down in value, as we saw in 2022 and even certain areas of the economy here in 2023. But over the long term, the stock market has an amazing track record. I think over 97% of the time, over a 10-year period of time, the stock market is up. And it's in the stock market, it's in these risk assets that are going to give you your inflation defense. So don't fall into this situation where you're making this binary choice, because now you're getting paid 4.5% in these very safe liquid assets, as opposed to 0 a couple of years ago. And you say, look, I'm just going to put 100% of my money there. I would recommend for most investors, and obviously it's case by case specific, to always have a portion of your money in risk assets. Now, you can kind of fluctuate that up and down based on your particular case backs, but don't get lured into this binary choice. And that's the role that these cash and cash equivalent type investments can play in the portfolio, that really put your mind at ease and allow other areas of your portfolio to thrive and help you longer term.
Excellent advice. Marshall Clay from the Welch Group. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.